That's right. Link is just as excited as I am. Let's go. Intro.
Oh, we have our camera! Reggie Pizza Man!
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going
Thanks for
on?
liking this live.
Everybody, how are y'all doing? We are live and we have some news you can use as everyone is coming into the stream. Give the stream a big thumbs up, and we are giving away a Switch 2 console. All right, sit down, Brielle. We are giving away a Switch 2 console, and if you want to join a dope gaming community, links in the description. Brielle is like, I'm back in full force this time. Other side. All right. What's up? Let me say what's up to everybody. Then we're going to get to that news. Kibo, Hodis, Bowsette, Mark, Daniel, Neil, Gina, Khalil, Dane, ASAP, James, Mark, No Sag, Yayo. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? And you're eating a slice of apple. That's great. All right. We have a couple of dope. All right. Today's going to be a banger. We got a couple of dope Switch 2 news items. Ricky, what's up, bro? Let's get to numero uno. This is coming from WCCFtech.com. Nintendo Switch 2 dock showcased in good detail in new pictures from known leakers. So we got all new images of the dock in more detail. Specifically, we can see the bottom of the dock. I can click on and it shows, okay, all right, we can click on it. And it shows the textures at the bottom of the dock. We're going to read the article. What is this highlight? I don't know yet, but we're going to see. Is this this is the top down. This is the top down view. This is the actual inside of where the Switch goes into the dock. So this is where the USB-C will connect. And you can see these two prongs at each side will help support to make sure it fits snugly into the dock. So this is a top down showing you how it fits inside the dock. That's pretty dope. You see those air vents. More shots of the back. And the side. Check this out. It shows this is breaking 2 USB-C ports. Boy! I mean USB. So on the side we have 2 USB ports. That's where on the side. Where's the HDMI gonna go? Where's the HDMI gonna go? Right here we see 2 USB-C ports. Bro, what I'm loving, what I always tell y'all. What's up? We already crushed 19 likes. Other side. We already crushed 19 likes. 11 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 30 likes. The air vents. Look at all of the ventilation at the bottom, at the back. That power. Is that 3DS games going on there? I think we are going to get a 3DS tear on the Switch 2. We'll see. And this is the front view of the dock. So, what's cool though, we see where the USB C ports are going to be. And we saw the top down, how it's going to fit more snugly into the Switch. Chris, what's up, bro? Yeah.
Purple.
No, I'm not going to stream purple this stream. All right. So this is coming from WCCFtech.com. And the article might give us more insight and more details on this. I noticed during the trailer, they only showed that it was mainly focused on the actual console. The dock showed like right at the end for a little bit, like there were like two shots, one straight forward and then one at an angle. So the dock wasn't really prominent in the trailer. But right here, I got you guys. I got y'all with those leaks, boys. All right. A new look at the Nintendo Switch 2 dock has arrived today. This is breaking news, just came out today, February 26th. Thanks to some new pictures shared by a known leaker. And this is a reputable source. So what we see is what we're going to get. Where'd she get this coming from?
That's mine.
Okay. All right. The new pictures, which have been shared online by Shangzhou forums user who obtained a CAD model of the console last year as reported on the Family Boards, provide a new look at the console's dock, highlighting some of the changes over the current dock, including what looks like a grid on the base of the dock, which suggests a change in the cooling and air intake over the current model. I'm telling you, whenever y'all see these vents, cooling and air intake, that means there's gonna be some serious power pushing when it's in dock mode. I can't wait. All right. Following the console's long-awaited reveal last month, Nintendo has kept pretty silent about its new system and will likely continue to do so until April 2nd. According to a former Nintendo employee, the event won't only go over the Nintendo Switch 2 features that were briefly teased in the reveal trailer, but will also likely confirm the console's release date, which is speculated to be sometime in June for a few reasons. So there's the chance that we won't have to wait much longer to learn when it will finally launch worldwide. But in the meantime, we have new images of the dock, cooling, the multiple vents in the back. Hey, it is what it is. We got kids. All right. I just walk straight into my game room. All right. So what is cool too, the top-down view showing how the dock is gonna fit securely into the dock. Just a sleeker model, bro. Just a sleeker design. And so new images of the dock has leaked on the internet. And as leaks come, I got y'all covered, bruh. All right. So that's the first of many. We got some more dope news items. We got another one. We have another one, ladies and gentlemen. And this is coming from Xbox. That's right. Xbox. It used to be a console. Xm. No. All right. Xbox. Xbox Game Studios head. I got to. I don't know where they put them. Xbox Game Studios head comments on the Nintendo Switch 2. This is breaking news. All right. Xbox Game Studio head Craig Duncan recently shared his own excitement about the upcoming Switch 2 console. We are lit. We are ready. The Switch 2 is going to be epic. 3 people give the stream a thumbs up, and we're going to crush 30 likes. It's right below the video. All right. Much of the gaming world has been talking about the Switch 2 since it was officially shown last month. And Nintendo has promised to reveal even more about its next mainline console during a Nintendo Direct live stream on April 2nd. Your boy will be live streaming that live stream, and it's going to be epic. All right. In the meantime, gamers and insiders alike have shared their thoughts about the new Nintendo hardware and its similarities to the current Nintendo Switch. It's about to be lit ASAP. Even high-ranking employees at Nintendo's direct competitors have weighed in on the Switch 2 following its unveiling, including Xbox Game Studio leader Phil Spencer, we already talked about that, but this is new news. Shortly after the console was first shown, Spencer stated that Microsoft is looking forward to supporting the Switch 2 as part of Xbox efforts to expand its library of games beyond the confines of its first-party console. That's right, Xbox is an official third-party manufacturer. He also said that he expects the Switch 2 to be a massive success, praising the system for new features like its larger screen. This is where it gets juicy. Fellow Xbox Game Studios head Craig Duncan shares his optimism toward the Switch 2, saying as much during a recent interview on the official Xbox YouTube channel. Towards the end of his interview, Duncan noted that it was cool to see the Switch 2 announcement back in January, and that he is always curious and excited to see what Nintendo will do next. Shout out to Oli's One Gamer, just subscribed. You are in the running for a Switch 2 console, my guy. We're giving away a system. Shout out to the homie Kaleem. All right. Earlier in the interview, Craig Duncan reiterated Xbox's new efforts to bring its first-party titles to other platforms like Steam, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo. He believes that making Xbox games like Sea of Thieves. He said Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. I had a horrible experience with that game. Every time I tried to play that game, horrible experience. Crashed one time, got lost another time. Sea of Thieves. All right. Xbox games like Sea of Thieves and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle more readily available is a win-win for both gamers and the developers under his employ. So in this same interview, he specifically named two games, Sea of Thieves and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I wonder how Indiana Jones, I don't think that game sold good just because it's Xbox Game Pass. So I think they're going to recoup all those sales on the PlayStation 5 and the Switch 2 for Indiana Jones. All right. So far, there's no official word of Xbox planning to release games on the Switch 2 officially, but what are you talking about? Phil Spencer officially said they would. But there have been rumors suggesting that Nintendo's new console will have plenty of support from Microsoft. Some of the I guess they haven't come out and specifically said a game, but they have officially said that they're going to be doing it. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 38 likes. 2 people give the stream a thumbs up. We're going to crush 40 likes right now. Some of the suggested titles in question include the previously mentioned Indiana Jones and last year's Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Starfield could also be a strong contender on the Switch 2, as Phil Spencer previously hinted at Bethesda's epic space RPG spreading to other platforms. At the moment, the only major game officially confirmed for the Switch 2 is a new Mario Kart sequel, though more likely will be revealed during April's Nintendo Direct. That's facts. Those games are coming, and someone else from Xbox has come out and said, we're supporting the Switch 2. We running Sea of Thieves day one on Switch 2, Kaleem. Is Sea of Thieves a free to play? No, it's not free. If you got to pay for it. No way. If it's free, I will play Sea of Thieves for exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it better be fast loading because loading time counts. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, launch day, Sea of Thieves. We're going to stream it. All right. But, can't wait. Bro, perfect game for the Switch 2, Halo. Now, we will be on the Halo Master Chief Collection. Unless Metroid Prime 4 has online multiplayer. If Metroid Prime 4 has online multiplayer, we're going to be on that, boy. So, but nah, I'll still be on the Halo. I will still play Halo Master Chief Collection. That'll still be dope. So, Xbox is coming out and continuing to show love for Nintendo, and we are here for it. We Xbox fans again, boy, because those games will be on the Switch too. Another one, we have another news item. Bruh. This article from Nintendo Life, it says, Nintendo Switch 2 does not need to worry about Steam Deck sales. Steam Deck has sold roughly 4 million units. Is that 4 million units in 4 years? So they average 1 million per year. Bruh, the Switch 2 is going to get 1 million its first month. Probably 2 million its first. Probably 7 million in 2 months. It's going to go crazy. Depends on what the supply is. We'll see. But it's going to definitely pass 1 million in 1 month. Oh, 3 years. It's only been on the market for 3 years. My bad. As the Steam Deck turns 3 years old, and many of us laud its praises for allowing accessible PC gaming on the go, market research firm IDC has estimated that the handheld console has shifted roughly around 4 million units since its arrival in February 2022. Just imagine the Switch announced. 3 years later, we've passed the 4 million threshold. That would be an epic failure. That would be a colossal failure by Nintendo. Nintendo's going to run circles around the Steam Deck. That's why Nintendo really doesn't have any competition right now, bro. They have carved out a lane of their own, and they're running with it. And there's nothing no one can do about it. PlayStation can't stop it. Xbox can't stop it. And right now we see Steam Deck ain't stopping nothing. That Nintendo train is chugging at full speed. The Verge spoke to IDC, which uses supply chains to estimate the amount of gaming systems that have been shifted worldwide in order to create spending forecasts. According to IDC, roughly 6 million handheld units, which includes the Lenovo Legion Go and Asus ROG Ally, among others, have been sold. Not consoles such as the Aino or GPD, which are manufactured. So, is this 6 million including Steam, Lenovo Legion, and Asus ROG? That's tough, bro. But it's the Steam Deck that's dominating, shifting well in excess of 50% of all handheld PC units. But as you can see, it's still way behind the Switch. We know 151 million Switches is not a fair comparison. But to anyone concerned about Steam Deck competing with Switch 2, this might allay some fears. For one, the Steam Deck is only available to buy officially through Valve's own storefront. I didn't know that you could only buy, you can't walk into Walmart and buy a Steam Deck. If you do find one out in the wild or in another online store, then they're either secondhand or refurbished console. I'm sure you could get some at GameStop, refurbished. It's a relatively niche market, and you also need to have a Steam profile and a bunch of digital games to even have a use for it. So there's a lot of hurdles. And plus, I've seen the Steam Deck user interface, bro. Like when you play a game, it's like you gotta go into like settings. You gotta customize your settings to optimize the game. Don't nobody got time for that. We just wanna push power, push the game, and play it. That's where Nintendo's gonna always have that advantage. L, what's up, my guy? Hope you're doing good, bro. That's why Nintendo's gonna always have the advantage. The simplicity of console gaming. Steam Deck is trying to have console gamers use a PC format, and it ain't gonna work, bro. We just wanna push play. We don't wanna, one of the things I hate, and I see this all the time, I hate when I have to go into my game and I have to choose between performance or fidelity mode. We don't got time for that. Because the whole time we're guessing, I wonder what it would look if I chose the other mode. We just want to turn our games on and play them, bro. We don't got time for all this customization and stuff. All right, so Given that you can walk into a brick and mortar store and pick up a brand new Switch or even PS5 or Xbox, it's all at almost any point, the big gap in sales seems obvious. You can also, however, walk into a store and buy some of those other competitor handhelds. Crucially, whenever the Switch 2 launches, you'll either have it delivered to your door on day one, or be able to walk into a store and pick one up. Hopefully, anyway, that's if supply. Bro, Nintendo, because I hope the president was just saying it for marketing. Hey, we got y'all. We learned our last release. We're gonna try to get ample supply out there. I hope that's just not PR speak, and they're really trying to have a good amount of supply for the Switch 2, because I think the demand is gonna be high, bro. Nintendo has stated that it has learned from its mistakes with Switch 1 and will have enough units to meet demands and deal with scalpers. Back to PCs for a moment though. According to the IDC, handheld PC consoles came in at under 1.5 million units, down almost half from 2023. So the entire 2024, Steam Deck, Lenovo, Asus ROG, all of PC handhelds combined were under 1.5 million. Oh, this is definitely a niche market. Nintendo don't got nothing to worry about. In 2023, they sold 2.8 million. The IDC estimates that handheld PCs will bounce back and sell closer to 2 million this year, however. I don't know, bro. Those Switch 2 sales might overshadow it. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. We're at 45 likes. 5 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 50 likes right now, my guy. All right. As our friends at Push Square have pointed out, those roughly 4 million Steam Deck sales put it around a third of the PlayStation Vita's lifetime total. It sold more than the N-Gage PS Vita? That can't be right. 4 million? A third of the PlayStation Vita? PlayStation Vita only did 12 million in the US? Wow. It sold more than the N-Gage ever did. And even though it's sort of even short of the Game Gear's 10 million units right now. Shout out to the Game Gear. Bro, I had a Game Gear as a kid, bro. Game Gear was that fire. It still has a lot of life left in it, even in a niche-ish market. Some of us here at Nintendo Live have both a Switch and Steam Deck. You can't get Hades 2 on Switch after all. Almost every game that's going to be on the Steam Deck will be on the Switch. Mark my words. Switch 2. Watch. All right, so I found this interesting that the Steam Deck, Nintendo has no competition going into this next generation, bro. They are in a lane of their own. They are only competing with themselves. The only thing that will hurt Nintendo is Nintendo themselves by not having games and so forth. And based on everything we've heard so far, we don't have to worry about that. I had the TV tuner for the Game Gear. I remember what the TV tuner was. You stick it in it, it has the antenna. Did I have one? I think I had one. I can't remember as a kid, bro. I just remember I had the plug, and after a while, the adapter that plugged into the Game Gear, that actually wasn't working. I had to like wiggle it for it to actually charge, keep my Game Gear on. Game Gear was a mess, bro. I liked it though as a kid. Because you're a kid, you don't know any better. Game Boy was the GOAT, bro. But the Game Boy had them games, bro. The Game Boy was so underpowered, but I just remember having more fond memories playing on the Game Boy. Because of games trump everything, bro. The Game Gear was in color. Game Boy was just green and black. But so much more fun because of the games. Nintendo's going to kill it because of the games. We have another one. DJ Khaled. DS Lite was my favorite. DS Lite was fire. Speaking of Lite, let's talk about the Switch Lite. And this could give us insight on what could be happening with the Switch 2 price. Syracuse.com. Walmart slashes prices on Nintendo Switch Lite ahead of Switch 2 release. Breaking news. Nintendo announced a new console drop earlier this year for its long-anticipated Switch 2. Though no specific date has been announced for its drop, Nintendo fans are wondering if any of the original Switch models will be up on clearance. And they're right. This week, Walmart is having a deal on the Switch Lite console. Originally $260, the console is now $175. Currently, it's at $200 though. So a $25 drop, that's not much. $175. Oh, is this Canada? Because no, this is US dollars. It's saying 175 US was 258. It wasn't 258 though. So I'm wondering if this is a Canadian price. Either way, the Switch Lite has been slashed in Walmart. This compact lightweight console, all right, it's talking about the key features. Then it just talks about the key features of the system. So the Switch Lite, according to Walmart, let me go to Walmart right now. See if this is Walmart Canada. Walmart Switch Lite. Oh no, yeah. It is right now. I think the first thing they're set up. No, it still says $199. But this more option says $179. There's different tiers. No, Nintendo Switch Lite, a blue one for $167. There's one as low as $153. Whoa, there's a yellow Switch Lite at Walmart. $153. That's the lowest. At $150, they're going for as low as $150. This causes us to ask, will Nintendo slash the price of their current consoles after the Switch 2 releases? Or even, because this is something Apple does. Apple, at their presentation, they'll get us hyped for the new iPhone, and then they'll give us the price. But then they'll also give us the new price of their previous iPhone models and how they've dropped the prices. So I wonder if Nintendo's going to do that at this presentation. Hype up the Switch 2, make it all about the Switch 2. And once they do the price, shout out to my guy ASAP. Then they slash the price of their other systems. Could happen. Shout out to ASAP. I need everybody in the chat to type ASAP for the $5 super chat. ASAP. Let me see what he's saying. I've heard rumors of PlayStation and Xbox handhelds. What's your take? Fanboyism aside, I think Nintendo smashes both if they try to make a handheld. All right, ASAP. Xbox handheld dead on arrival. That's just facts. Xbox handheld dead on arrival. PlayStation will have decent sales, but won't come close to Switch 2. All right, so Xbox handheld gonna be dead on arrival. First, Yayo showed ASAP some love. Khalil type ASAP. Mr. Walt type ASAP. Dane type ASAP. Shout out to everybody showing ASAP some love. Whatever hardware Xbox drops is going to be dead on arrival. No one has any incentive to buy. You will actually put yourself at a disadvantage if you buy Xbox hardware right now. Why? You won't be able to play any PlayStation exclusives. You won't be able to play any Nintendo exclusives. If you buy a PlayStation or Nintendo hardware, you'll be able to play PlayStation exclusives and Xbox exclusives. You buy Nintendo, you'll be able to play Nintendo exclusives and Xbox exclusives. So Xbox has put themselves in a position right now. If they release hardware, consumers will be at a disadvantage. So it makes no sense anymore. Xbox is done in hardware. It's just a reality. I've seen this story before. They could come out with another system. It's going to tank. They're going to waste time, waste money, waste resources. Now, PlayStation is going to be, there's going to be so many other variables for PlayStation. The price has to be right. But I think this is where Nintendo's going to kill them all. Games. On the Switch 2, you're going to have fire exclusives. On the PlayStation handheld, they're just going to hype up games they already have, old games. Their rate of releasing new exclusives is so slow, bro. They come out with 1 or 2 exclusives a year. Nintendo's been cranking out exclusives almost every other month. 6 exclusives a year during the Switch era. And so I think that's where Nintendo's going to have that advantage. If PlayStation were to come out with a handheld, I think it'll sell around 20, 30 million. 40 million the most, which is decent. 40 million, decent. Switch 2 is going to pass 100 million, bro. And so it'll do decent. And it's going to be more powerful. The PlayStation handheld will have to be more powerful and will have to be more expensive than the Switch 2. Because if Sony comes out with a less powerful handheld, it's going to tank. Nobody's going to buy it because that's the only advantage they'll have over Nintendo is power. Nintendo can still come out with an underpowered handheld and still destroy them in sales. Because everyone knows Nintendo knows how to optimize their games for their hardware, and the expectation is different with Nintendo fans. And so 40 million the most for a PlayStation handheld, Nintendo 100 million, Xbox 500,000. They're not going to pass 1 million if they come out with a handheld. All right, on to another one. DJ Khaled, we have one more news item, and I thought this was interesting. Screen Rant. Nintendo, please revive this canceled Zelda sequel for the Switch 2. And in the article, they're talking about a canceled Wind Waker sequel, which I knew nothing about. They're saying a Wind Waker sequel was abandoned in favor of Twilight Princess. And so they're saying that Nintendo should revive a Wind Waker, come out with the next Zelda game to be a Wind Waker sequel. And I'd be here for that. Before Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Wind Waker was my favorite. It was my favorite 3D Zelda game. I like Wind Waker. Ocarina of Time golden, game changing, but I like Wind Waker even more because it just improved on it in every way, obviously. But Wind Waker was just so dope, and it's timeless. Like, you go to it right now and it ages so well because of the art style. I like Wind Waker more than Twilight Princess. So if I had the choice of Twilight Princess or Wind Waker 2, I take Wind Waker 2. So I'm in line with this article. The gist of the article is, if Nintendo's going to work on another Zelda game, while we get another, because I think now the direction of Zelda is Breath of the Wild. Open world, go anywhere you want. It's going to be difficult for Nintendo to go back to the traditional Link can't jump. You go to a dungeon to get a new item, and you use that item for the boss. That formula, I think Nintendo, that formula is only going to work in the 2D Zelda sphere. So if they were to come out with a Zelda game in the Wind Waker art style, do something like what they Phantom Hourglass on the DS, something with that sort of art style. Or they might just have to do, I think the perfect formula is with the Link Awakening Echoes of Wisdom art style, but in the world of Wind Waker sailing on the ocean, I think that would work. That would be a perfect balance if Nintendo were to come out with a sequel. So this article is begging Nintendo to do it. I don't know, we'll see. All right, the last news item I did want to share with y'all. I'm scared to play it in its full entirety because it has music and YouTube copyright claims music. Nintendo has released a brand new overview trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm almost tempted to get this game, but there's so many games in my backlog I want to play, and I've already beaten this game. I beat this on the Wii U. If you haven't beaten this game on the Wii U, definitely recommend to play it. The battle system is dope. Improve arts, improve graphics slightly. Just a fun game. I've already beaten it, so I'm going to just focus on my backlog. I'm 2/3 of the way through Lego Skywalker Saga. Then the next game I'm going to be playing is, I think, is Nier Automata on the Switch. So, a new overview trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on Nintendo's official YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go and check that out. All right, those are all the news items for today's stream. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the love, the support. Kaleem says Phantom Hourglass was the Wind Waker sequel. That's probably why it got canceled. I remember people crapping on the way Wind Waker looked when it was first. That's fast, Kaleem. A lot of people was like, cartoony. But once they played it, that's why Nintendo just confident and new. They stick to their guns. Once people played it, they realized this game is actually dope. And you're right, the DS games were the sequel to Wind Waker. That's right. Yeah. So you couldn't get into Nier. That's the next game lined up. Let me double check the next game on my backlog real quick, bro. We're going through that backlog, boy. Where is it? All right. No, next is Astral Chain. Astral Chain. I'm hyped for this game because I didn't play it. So I definitely want to play it. So next is Astral Chain and then Nier Automata. So we lit, boys. All right, y'all. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know, but before you go, bro. She said wait. Before you go, bro.
Click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things said.
Yell on the mic. All right, y'all.
Like, subscribe. Wait till before I do video.
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
Hello.